Me LTAR, and I'm back, and I'm playing Anno 1800. This is going to be episode 3 of our speedrun series. Now, there has been a gauntlet thrown onto the floor, and I bid thee to pick it up. It's a bit of a challenge video for myself, just to see how fast we can do it, how fast we can get through all these civilization types. The aim is here to be able to play as efficiently and as fast as we can, with the intention to keep playing through the game. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna see how fast we can do this episode, and the aim is on this particular one is to get to the new world as quickly as we can. We're going to aim for the biggest island, the one right in that very top corner, and right in the north of the new world, and we will have achieved our goal once we get our very first building down, as in our very first, I think it's Jornalero citizen type. As soon as we get the first citizen type of the new world down. So that's the aim. That's what the plan is. Fingers crossed we'll be able to do that. Well, wish me luck. I'm aiming for the half an hour mark. We're going to see if we can do it within half an hour. I'm probably thinking it's probably going to be a smidge longer, maybe 40 minutes. If I remember from our last video, we kind of just got the first artisan house, so we're probably going to have to do a little bit of preparation work in the old world as well to kind of supplement any money. So anything while we're kind of waiting for the expedition to begin, we're probably going to do a little bit of stuff like that, and I'm probably going to have to expand onto another island. So there's going to be all sorts of fun things happening. So let's see how we get on. Now this is just the save from there, so we're going to see how that all works out. It may have loaded me in a minute before, so we before I actually achieved my goal. So just a bit of a heads up on that. It doesn't look like it saved as I left, so I don't know exactly why that is, but we'll kind of work with what we've got. It is all the same file and everything along those lines, so there's no like cheating or anything along those lines. It's just like a minute before I achieved my last goal, like auto save stuff. But now we're aware that it isn't necessarily going to save as soon as I leave. We'll keep that in mind. So I'll do a purpose save, and fingers crossed that will help us. So here we go. We begin.
We're fed at least.
Right, we're fed at least. So it looks like I'm just waiting for that to build, which is, so we'll be able to start the timer once we get that. Now I'm not going to do anything other than what I did in my last one, so it's literally just a matter of building this and then waiting for this to happen. If I remember, that's all it is. So we'll kind of get that out of the way. I don't know if I'm going to cut it. I might not. I feel like I want this to be as genuine as I can. So the aim is to just get it to where we were, and then once we get this upgrade, that's when I'm going to begin. Come on, I was very excited. I mean, I could look at snow. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm just waiting for this. I don't believe I did anything at the end of the video. I just waited, so that's what I'm going to do in this one. Here we go. Oh, I've got to wait. I was like, 2 steel, come on. Any second. What am I doing? Maybe I should press this one. Oh, I think it was it that one? I think it was that one. For whatever reason, this was thinking like the longest. Come on, man. Come on. Any second. It's like this one, just take it because I've got it clicked. It's like a watch kettle. There we go. Right, we are done. Right, so that means we are right where we left off at the end of the last one. So now we begin. Right, so obviously we've got an intention to expand up. So let's get
All I ever desired
whatever
was
we
a place
can.
to
Well,
live
I'll take a bit of
and
steel,
work.
and yeah, that'll do. I'm over here anyway, aren't I? So we're going to use that.
These fabled lands exist.
Yes, I'm doing it. I'm on my way. I'm going to take this island over here though first before I do that. So I'm on it, mate. I'm on it. So what else are we going to do? Now we're going to be expanding this population. So I think the bread ain't going to cut it anymore. So we're going to expand the bread. Now that's probably going to struggle. So we're going to expand the grain as well. I feel like 2 might not work out for us, but we'll see. We're going to have enough space here for 2. I don't think we are we? I am going to be gobsmacked if we do. No, we didn't. Okay, right. Let's go this side. Because I'm going to be using grain a lot more. So grain will come in a lot. Very handy. Do I want another? I'll go with another one. I'd rather have a little extra than not enough. And grain is going to be super useful. Okay. Because we're going to be wanting beer, and we've got hops over there. So we've got beer, we've got hops. Ooh, we're going to need to drop him off there. What's this? Oh, oh yeah, that was an item that we got. What else are we going to want? We're probably going to be expanding our population a bit more. So I suppose what do we need? Oh, I have beef. Yes, beef will come in handy. Right, okay, let's do some beef. Okay, we're going to go there. That's probably a terrible position. Oh, it is such a terrible position. Oh, that worked out. Okay, we're going to do that. Yeah, and that gives a bit of space for expansion. Now we want a granary, so let's get that granary there as well. Sorry, when I say granary, I meant silo. We're probably not going to worry too much about windows for now, just because, you know, the minus money and stuff. What's next? What's next? What else do we want? How are we doing? How are we doing? So, right, there we go. We could definitely get some more. We've got a fire. Oh, we do have a fire. Where is it? Talking about upset people, maybe we should decrease these guys, because wood isn't exactly a high prized resource anymore, and the last thing we want isn't to get upset about it. Same thing with bricks, although it is important to us. I want to kind of dial it down a smidge. Last thing I want is people getting upset. So we're going to get some more potatoes on the go.
Every day a mark.
I don't know what was on fire. What was on fire? Oh, yeah, that's important. Blimey. What a thing to go, eh? Oh, that worked out alright. Timing wise, that was great. Okay, well, we want some extra of that and some extra of that. We're going to get you over here as quickly as we can. The idea is to build like a very small settlement, and maybe support our main settlement with a bit of an increase. So let's expand this up a little. Let's go with 3.
The fire left
here.
ruins behind.
We're going to go with... Are we still not sorted out these flames? Ooh, we're getting the wood now. That'll do. May have to upgrade like that central road. Should probably get ready to upgrade, prepare that. What else do I want? What else do I want? fix that. That's a certainty. There we are. Fish.
There ain't enough of us.
See, there's something going on for fish. Let's just increase that to kind of offset the upset worker population. Idea is to just kind of get that up, and then we can start upgrading some of these workers to artisans, make us a bit of money, because I don't want to be short on the old money front. We should probably even think about getting a fishing wolf and stuff like that. That seems not a fishing wolf, a shipyard. That's the one. A shipyard. That's going to take a bit of our cash though. It's likely that these guys are probably going to start wanting
If I
like
must be a good
destruction
citizen,
quests,
so must you.
but we can't really facilitate that if we're going to go off to the new world, so we'll have to keep that in mind. Come on,
Flagship ready for
faster!
orders.
Your city has grown more beautiful.
Marvellous. Right, I'm going to go with that there. Right, you are being sent back. I suppose I'll need a warehouse, so I'll do that. And a fishery. And one of those. And if that doesn't cover me, then
Flagship awaiting instructions.
right, send you back. And he's going to be going straight to the new world. That is his plan. That is his job. These resources are going to come in handy, methinks. Don't know what I'm going to do up there. Oh, maybe some wood. That is quite a distance. I think I may have gone too far with that.
We need more farm
Yep,
hands.
did. Oh, dang it. Dang it. Dang it. As you can tell, there isn't a huge amount of preparation that goes into it. It's just like, we're going to do it, this is what we're going to do, and we're going to kind of do it until we do it. Yep, lots of do it's there. I'm just going to get his... oh, actually, I'd be better off if I... No. Marvellous. Could go. I'm on it. I'm on it. I'm doing it. Don't want roads to be a problem. Right. So we've got fish coming. Let's get that sorting itself out. I imagine because the population is going to be relatively small, I don't think I'll need that maxing. So let's knock that down to 50% and we'll see how that goes. Same with the fish as well. So island's going to be a little bit of a deficit more than it is going to be a positive, but maybe we could upgrade a few of the worker houses just to kind of give me a little bit of a boost. I don't think we'll ever get to sausages though. But the aim is for this island here to provide us with not grain, hops. There we go. Gonna get that going. They are as happy as can be. Get that. Right, now we've got that going. Oh!
Attention,
Losing time! Right, we are doing an expedition to the new world.
From here to the
Yes, we're going to pick
the
this
edge of
one.
the world.
Items. We're going to stick the mate in there. That's probably a good idea. That's probably not going to help me that much. So we're going to go for food. Let's stick some fish. And wood. Wood's always good. faith. We need something to do with faith. Faith. Bread. 10 bread. Okay. And some wood just in case. That knocks us off a fair chunk. Right, we're off. We're off. Right, we're off to the new world. Okay. Right, finally in a positive. And let's unlock beef consumption. We should be kind of gobbling that up a little. We're a few away from that. We could probably upgrade one of those, so I'm not focusing so much on. But we're going to focus on the beef, because the luxury here is extra 2 workers, which is going to supplement that, and also 5 gold. That's not bad for a building that costs 50. You know, I'm definitely going to get more than. Oh, I mean, we took a bit of damage, didn't we, when that thing set on fire? Any second now. On it, awesome. You know, because I'm really nervous about the grain consumption, I'm kind of going to push that a little bit more. Maybe we should lower one of them. I'm going to push that down a smidge. Push that down a smidge too. Alright, in fact, we're going to push most of it down a smidge. We'll see how we go. Just want to kind of keep them as happy as we can. Right. So, we're going to be in a position where we can upgrade some houses. Now, let's have a quick look at population and see how many houses haven't got full population. So I'm assuming those are the ones that we just built. So we do have a fair chunk. That have I just misread that? Let's try that again. It was that side. So everyone's got. There are a few. No, they're not. No, I think those are the houses that we just built, but we'll just double check. So it's just that one house. So we can improve that just by having a brick road, probably there to there. Probably do it.
May we see these shores again.
Might do it. We'll see. No, it didn't really do it. No, let's just go for it. It'll come in handy.
Don't mind a bit foraging.
That one? That's a bit out short as well. Go this way and we go up. So I'm assuming this house is alright. Yep. And they're okay. Right, brilliant. Right, we're going to upgrade some worker houses. Why are they so unhappy?
You reached a new milestone.
Okay. Now, we have a bit of a situation here because we don't really have the ability to produce. So we may wish to consider either purchasing a ship or building one of our own. So if we do decide to build one of our own, well, that worked out alright. We're going to need sails. And 10 grand, which I had no idea we'd gone down so quickly. We're not going to do that
The
mission.
scales of justice don't balance themselves.
Okay. So, how are we going to get beer from over here to over here without a ship, you say? Well, I have an answer for you. We can do something called character routes. So all we do, we're going to click the item that we want to move, which is in this case going to be hops. Move that to there, and it's unlikely we're going to have a huge amount, but it doesn't really cost us any more or any less to do that, so we're just going to go for that. Now, They will still be subject to Anne Harlow's raids unless I do some type of treaty with her, which I cannot afford to do right now. Fingers crossed that'll get us there. Now we've got that ball rolling, so let's get ready. Yes, let's get ready to produce the beer, because the beer is going to be amazing when that hits. How good are we doing population wise? Let's see how we're doing with the requirements. How are we doing? Wood's fine, fine. Beer obviously, but everything else is a-okay. We've even got a little bit more room to expand on the fish and people. In fact,
Grass is
we can
greener
even
on the
upgrade
other
a few of
side.
these houses to try and make this island a little bit more profitable. Because at the moment we are minus 100. I'd like to try and get that down to at least minus 50. And it'll just be the cost. Oh, Land of Lions have opened up. Nice. Maybe we might even try and do like, how quick can we get up to 1 million in one of our next series? That might be a fun one to do. Yes, we're on it. Come on, quick. Oh no, not that one. I thought we had our first expedition thing. How are we doing on that? Clicking it, honest. There we go. Oh, 4 days. I think it's around the 8-day mark that we kind of get something going off. So let's see if we can improve this. Just going to keep growing our population. Let's get those workers doing stuff.
We earned this.
That's keeping up. We don't really have anything we can do there. What about for our... Oh, right, okay, so we're going to need another flower. That's a bit of a distance to go for flour. Go here, that might do. Oh, what we could also do is we could also get a silo for one of the piggies. Maybe we could squeeze that in over here. Yes, we can. Fantastic. Great. Yep. Wood. Oh, we slowed this down and everything. So, spend a bit more. I'll need 10 for this. So, we'll definitely want to get that going. And then I'll need 5 for that. We might even be better off pushing that up a smidge and potentially getting another pig farm. We've got quite a lot, so I mean we may have just been on the cusp of our supply earlier. Let's check. Piggies. Yeah, we were. So that's a good idea for now until we get that, and then we'll even be able to sell some of our extra soap down to the prison, get a few extra coins, because we're probably going to need them for building this, because I don't see us having a huge a huge income until those hops are coming. Have we had our first delivery yet? No, we're on it. Oh, we have! Brilliant! Right, okay. Well, what we'll do... Oh, decisions. What do I do with the bricks? I think we're going to have to knock that back up. I'm just really worried that we'll have a riot. If we have a riot, that'll be dreadful for us. I think we'll probably end up spending some of our influence to keep our people happy and reduce riot chance. Should probably get another of these buildings down here too. We could definitely start converting that, and then once we can convert it, then we'll wait for that. 'Cause I want the beer! Give me the beer!
I dream of better.
What do you want? Well, we're not really going to get anything out of giving you access to wool. And clay is too important to us to share that with you, so we're going to be delayed on that. Still taking forever. Okay. Just waiting on a little bit more bricks. Maybe I should have picked some up when I was down here. That probably would have been a good idea. Let's upgrade a few more of these houses, try and get us out of that negative. I want to be as positive as we can. I probably shouldn't have left that steel there either. Oh, we're moving things? Come on, guys. What's going off? We've got one and another one. Okay. Honestly thought he was about to deliver it then. Any second. Now this is going to knock me to minus 220, but it's going to knock me straight up. I mean, the amount we're going to get out of this beer is going to be great. It's going to be super great. Bearing in mind, this is just all improvements that we're doing to the area as we're waiting for our ship to get to the new world. I'd really love to be able to get this built as well before that new world gets unlocked. Right, what else are we missing out on? What else are we missing out on? We could do the soap. The soap will be helpful, especially when we get this building built. So we're going to build this, then we'll decrease the worker conditions, and then we'll build the silo, and then, well, let's check our grain production. Grain's great. That's really great. Really working out. Maybe we could reduce. Oh, brilliant. Really trying to mid-max what we're doing here. Oops. Well, that should be offset by that any second. Flour still seems to be floating behind. Why is that? Well, we've got enough supply. Maybe it's just taken a little smidge to catch up. But we'll get an extra person. Well, an extra 2 people per building, so we'll end up with an extra 100 pop. Oh crud, I wanted to save that. I got overexcited. Yes! We're on it. Do you see that? I was like, ding! Straight to it. Okay, right, okay, well, I suppose we'll scan for danger. Oh, wicked item. Some bananas. What's this? Some extra corn. Okay, we'll accept. And, well, I assume we won't need the bread anymore, so... Bananas might come in handy? The bananas will come in handy, so we're going to go with that. We won't be able to use bread down here. Beer is coming in. Money is coming in. Look at that. We're not even full yet, and we're gobbling it up. That's mental. Fantastic. So this is next. This is what we're going to do next. Then after that, it's going to be the improvement of the sausage pig production. How are we doing with sausage production? Because we are expanding the pop. Oh, look at that! So we will need to improve that. Let's go with this for now, because I really don't want to sacrifice the bricks. I really want to kind of get that going, and because I've just improved that, which, you know, the consumption of the pigs by improving the efficiency, so this is even more important. Let's go over on the other island. Are we? Nope, still a little bit behind. Let's Right now, how much do I need to avoid going to this population? Come on. So we're at 80. So we've got 8 houses, one can assume. So that'll take... Oh, we definitely want that. Pub seems to be going to... There we are. Oh, look at that, 5. That's exactly how much we need. Love it. Any second? Any second? Any second? Awesome sauce. Straight away. Extra dollar. Look at that. We went from minus like 100 to plus 675.
We loves you, we does.
Oh, we love you too. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and get it just on the cusp. So we're going to go for another 5 houses, 6 houses of workers, and that should probably help us out. So we'll leave them for a little bit. That seems to be doing what we need it to do. If I check the demand on both settlements, so it looks like we've got enough supply to keep us in. Might be a little bit sporadic on the beer front, but as long as we're making money, then that's a good thing. Oh, I did it again! I was like, more money please! Right, I'll tell you what, if we're going to use it, we're going to use it for... Let's go for 20. And, yeah, I'm happy to sell wood. This next, what else could I be doing? What else could I be doing? Let's upgrade some worker houses. Some farmer houses to workers. That's probably right where I'm going to stay. Any minus in production is going to cause me a problem. Let's check that out as we're looking. So snap seems to be okay. Sausage is okay. Kind of kept on top of that. Looks like beer is stable at 0. Don't ask me how that worked. But I'm guessing that's going to basically keep me nice and topped up. So 820, that's not bad going. You know, saying that we're only an hour and 12 minutes in, that's not bad. Right. Wow, that was great timing. Awesome. Right, okay. Well, we're going to get that, as we said we were, and then we're going to knock that down. Because we do have 2, but that's going to be offset by the fact that's happening. And I really don't want riots. That's going to be awful if we have riots. And if we start making sales, this money here has given us some flexibility now. Some serious flexibility. I mean, don't get me wrong, we're not going to be buying shares anytime soon off of anybody, but we could potentially if we wanted to. Right, what else do we want? We could really avoid doing canned food for a good while. Sewing machines as possible. We could possibly do sewing machines. What's going on here? Oh, I imagine we'll have some more.
We have the devil to
Yes,
blame.
we do. What we got? What we got? What we got? All the voices.
It's no mere superstition.
That's right. Okay. Yes. I feel like this is. Oh wow, that was a big chunk. Proper job. Bananas. Look at that. Happiness. I think it's only going to be one more, and we're going to be in. What do you want? Oh right, you're happy with that. Right. We could potentially have a look at some of these missions, but we're just going to give ourselves like minus time. Unless they want like a picture being taken, I don't think we're going to be able to do it. And I don't think we're going to get that lucky again. So let's try and focus on optimizing what we can. We could potentially, oh that was weird, we could potentially get these farms moved over here and we could get a more efficient wool production. Maybe even provide these guys with that additional wool that they so love for their crafts. Could potentially do that. How are we doing with everything? So positive. Oh, we're minus on snaps, so we're going to need to do a little something with snaps. We are just coasting ahead with that. The bread, it looks like we didn't really need to do much with the bread, but we'll see. Soap, we need to increase that to normal production now because we've got 2. So decrease that a little. Helpers smidge. That'll be fine. That's fine because I can't really gobble up anymore. That's okay. That's okay. So if we move this up here, or
I feel it reflects the times.
I feel you're right.
Boot doesn't
Right, minus. Oh, that's brilliant. That's brilliant. And we're definitely going to edit that out. So we could go for more money or more happiness. More happiness is going to be better for everybody.
Publishing house?
We're doing it.
So course.
Give over.
You know what's
Get off. Nice big square there to do something with. I don't know what yet, but we will. And we wanted to improve this a smidge, so let's go for 25%. How does that cover it? That is covering it nicely. That should be producing twice as much, so I may not even need this anymore. But we're going to keep it just for a little while, because
Stand to attention for the boss.
the demand is a bit higher than we should need. Is that? Oh, that might be because that's not midnight season. We could do with some more, so I'm going to get another hops. Fill this blob in. That was a bad call. There. Well, I can go this way.
Not much left to do today.
You're coping, that's great. We've got how many of these houses? We said we wanted to build another 6. 1, 2. Still at 80. Right. Let's upgrade a few of these houses now. Getting some steel now. Really, I might even be able to get up to 1,000. I'm just gonna give myself a little bit of flexibility just in case something goes wrong.
We deserve.
Our production is still okay. Fish is getting better because we're upgrading things that do not require fish. And that should be the same with this as well.
Everything seems up to the minute.
Yes. Docklands is something we could explore. We're a smidge short on sausage now. That's probably what we should get. No thank you.
Admiral! Admiral!
I'm on it! I know, I just needed to build that. This could be the one! This could be the one! Yes, I don't care, just give it. I'm sorry. Right. Sausage. Oh, that's probably the best I'm going to be able to do. I don't want to lose all this space. We may have to rework some of this. Oh, here. Yeah, it's a little bit of a track, but what else can I do? I don't want to build it there. Could build this, the other one here, that might fit. If I did, would it fit? It would not fit. Okay. Maybe another grain facility there. How are we doing on the grain production? We are okay. Let's check. Potatoes great. Over. This one is under, so we need to improve this. So grain it is. More grain. That's not going to be enough space. That worked out quite nicely. Feel like there's a whole bunch of space there. Ooh. Tempting. Very tempting. We may have to build steel up here as well. Is there space down here for steel now? Probably do steel here. I'll probably need a fire station though. And more population. So we're going to have to expand more population. That seems natural. Over here. What you
From
got?
this bright moon,
Oh,
I am
brilliant!
there,
Yes.
my plea shan't
Let's
be
do it.
heard
A duel.
above
A
common
duel.
tumult.
Where are they? Can anyone see him? Is that it? No? I mean, I know I can do it, but where is the actual duel? Okay, well, let's just take a picture of the church. Sorted.
Rapture,
A spyglass, that'll
rejuvenation.
come in handy. Come on! There must be one more. Gonna have to upgrade one of these workers, farmers to workers. Doing okay, doing alright. Same thing over here. How many have we got left? Right, we want another 4 worker houses. The reason why I want to do that is because I don't want the requirement for bread to become unlocked. Because at the moment, my workers, I don't want to force myself to make sausages because I'm not planning on this island being very big. In terms of, I might have a couple more farmers to kind of cover that. What do I need for farmers? Not anything. Otherwise, this will turn into its own like thing. At the moment, all it's supposed to be doing is providing hops. That's the only goal for this island. So if I can get it somewhat profitable, or just less of a drain on those resources, that'll be fine. It's doing it. Awesome. How are we doing on the hop front anyway? I assume we've just done a delivery, so we're good. And oh, that'll be a thing. We won't need 100% from this, will we? Because that produces faster. So that's a minute, and that's 30 seconds. So we could reduce the efficiency of that building down by, let's say, 45%, and give myself a little bit more happiness. Because although we're very happy, I just don't want the hassle. Very soon we're going to be unlocking that. Fingers crossed we'll be able to do this, and then we'll be able to get another ship.
We have the devil to pay.
Yes we do, yes we do, this will be the one, this will be the one, it's got to be. Right, we've got 20% chance there.
Pressing engagement.
Yep, oh look, we've got a bit of happiness. Yes. Okay, are we there? Have we done it?
These fabled
We have! Finally we're in! Right, brilliant. Okay, right, your job is to explore up here. Look at that. We're going to go that way. Gonna get that unlocked, and we're going to. I think it's around here, or it could be over here, or here, or here. They're like over here, maybe. Ah, it's unlocked. Right, are we going to activate the thing? People?
I am Isabel Sarmento.
Oh,
Do
over
not
here.
stand between me and my country's freedom.
Set off.
It's hard to get ships.
Yes,
We
click.
are lucky to have friends.
We're on
like
it.
us.
We're off. Where to go? There's
Go.
probably closer.
I trust you.
Right, the goal in this world now is to get up to 10,000 so we can buy this. That is the goal. Are we going to run out of anything? I want to be able to focus up there soon, so let's make this as stable as we possibly can. That's good, that's fine. That's great. We could lower that down a bit.
Ship under attack.
Hey, who? When? Oh, it's just because it's okay. This can die. It's not a problem. I'll only lose the resources. What's next?
Ship under attack.
Basically, the question that I'm asking myself is, have I got enough production to match?
Ship under attack.
The potential
Ship
output,
under attack.
and it looks like other than bread, which we can easily manipulate and make
Ship
easier.
under attack.
All right, I heard you. It's not even under attack. Oh, is that a different ship?
Ship under attack.
No. Okay. Oh, we're going into the wind and everything.
Aye,
Okay.
aye.
Right, your job is to protect this ship. That is your job. So we can upgrade a few more. Let's do that.
An explosion in one of your
Again?
factories. A fire broke out.
I mean, I know I've got you working at a higher efficiency. What we could do, we could disable that and get this. Oh, we're going to need windows. Right, we'll plan the windows. We're not going to do the windows. We're just going to plan the windows. That works. Does that work? No. Over here? No. This is a distance. Well, that kind of fits. That there. We're going to need a production building. Okay, that's a big space for something. And don't know what we're going to do there. And so that is that planned in, but that is still my priority. Because this stuff, I believe, like the sand mine, that's $2,000. The window maker, that's 6.5. So we're now 8.5 grand, and that's 5.5 grand. So I'm not doing that. The window production, they can just wait a smidge. We'll start dealing with that when we get to it. Although the 12 is great, but it ain't as great as the ability to do stuff with ships. Have we sorted this out yet? I think we could probably do with a fire station up here. We are somewhat sparse in coverage. Probably do with getting another fire station in the centre as well. That might help down here a smidge.
An explosion in one of
Seriously?
your factories.
Everything's exploding! Okay, well we've got a fair few bricks, so let's improve our central bit. That should help us out. We'll obviously have to rebuild these buildings, which I just spent all my bricks on the central bit. That was clever, LTAR. Very clever. Are we anywhere near?
Just say the word.
So close. Literally, all we're going to do is we're going to get this to the island, and then we're going to build our first population, and that will be our end point.
These fabled lands exist after all.
The fire
We
left
could
ruins
potentially. I mean, 4 minutes. Every 1 minute we'll make that. So if we could get that built as well, then that would be great. Probably a good idea to let these kind of boost up a little. That, oh, because I'm buying it. Oh, that's right, I'm buying it. We could do selling that once it hits 30. So we've got enough for a ship of the line. That'll be a little bit more money. What else could we do with selling? We could do selling that. Once we hit 50. Same with those. What else could we do? Oh, I'm going to let that build up. So when we do get our first ship, we can go straight down to the... to there. Why are we going down? I know we already built that, but come on.
This kind.
Flagship awaiting instructions.
Could have sold some of the bits. 50? Blimey! Well, I can tell you for certain I don't think we're going to get that shipyard now.
Flagship at your
I haven't
service.
discovered the pirates. I'm guessing the pirates over here then, or up here. I mean, they could be anywhere. What's that island like? Come on, come on, come on, come on. The wind was behind us. To be even better.
Good and ready.
What we could do, could transfer the steel into here and sail up here. That would make it a bit quicker. That would have been something we could have done to kind of save a bit of time. So we're at the 1 hour 31 minutes. Now, this isn't absolutely optimal, but this is the fastest we've ever done it. So, can you get faster? That's the question. Can you beat our speed run here? Can you do it? If you can, I'd love to see. All I need is a print screen of your citizen in the front, preferably like in the image, you know, that you've hit, so I'll have an idea obviously what you've managed to achieve. So basically you telling me what time, how long it managed to take you, and with the building, the citizen type, so it's a bit obvious, and preferably, you know, with you hovering over the info button right at the top, just so it reveals that time.
Just
Here we
say the
go,
word.
here we go.
A competitor raised a settlement.
And done. We have done it. That is 1 hour 33. Right, we're not going to pause. We are going to save right there, just like that. Boom, done it. Right. If you like what you saw, please like, comment, and that thing that begins with an S that we never say, because you know we just don't say it. But you're welcome to do it if you want to. So please have a go. I want to see what you get up to. I want to see. I want to know if getting to the new world, getting to the biggest island in the new world, you know, in 1 hour 31 minutes. Is that like taking you forever? Can you guys do it in an hour? I don't know. You know, is that just an obscene comment? Can you do it? Please share your screenshots. I want to see. And you know, if you can beat me, then you know I might revisit it. I might see if we can have like a reaction to your to what you've managed to achieve. See if I can, do it a little bit faster. But the next one is going to be all about getting to the next citizen type in the new world. So we're going to be expanding our new world and maybe sending some resources home in preparation to jump to the next citizen type down there. So who knows? We'll see how it goes. Thank you for joining me, and I've been LTAR, and you've been awesome, and don't forget to do that thing that starts with an S. Bye!